What up, my motherfuckers? How y'all doing today? Love you always and forever. Hope you have an amazing day. Good morning to you. I hope you slept well. I had an hour or two. It counts. So today on my pothead pontification, my weed worshiping, I was thinking, what am I going to talk about? Now, for those of you that might not know, I'm trying to start a new religion and a new political organization. And although I'm using those words correctly, I'm also kind of trolling them. I'm not even going to say kind of. I am a troll of epic proportions. Like, if you look up troll, there's me, deception. Also, aka troll hunter. Me, aka deception. You can't really be a troll hunter without being a troll. It takes one to know one, so to speak. You know, being a troll hunter means you try to focus on trolling other trolls. You know, keep it to our own kind, so to speak. So how can one start a political party and a religious organization focused on destroying systemic injustice, capitalism, greed, inequity? How do you destroy the system from within the system? That is a question I've been pondering. Now, I was very disappointed a couple of years ago when I started first looking into this religion thing, and I found out that donations are required. One of the worst experiences of my childhood was an instance in a church with a collection plate. And it was very formative to my id and who I am and my relationship with God. I will just say I came to see what Pharisees were before I ever even knew what the fuck the word was. Now, thankfully, I had many people around me who were living the word and being who they represented, but most of the people I met through them were speaking out one side of their mouth and doing the other. So, I think the big problem in our society is the greed and inequity, and it's created this psychosis, a kind of psychosis stacked up over centuries that is driven our cost of living to an unreasonable standard. So through these organizations, the Fuck You Party and the Church of Reason Education, or Cult of Reason and Education if you're an atheist. Yes, this is a church for atheists, Wiccans. If you worship Bernie, let's talk about it. I don't give a fuck. If you read the Constitution, you're allowed to worship God however you want. And just to clarify, not worshiping God is right there, right in black and fucking white. However you want means not to worship as well. So that's what the core is about, is protecting your faith or absence of faith through the arrogance, pride of my faith. I'm an absolute fucking zealot when it comes to God. There's no force on earth that'll ever change that. That being said, there's a lot of forces on this earth that could get me to say I change that. You could apply a little bit of pressure to things I care about. I'm like, all right, yeah, fucking God doesn't exist. We could start a death cult about it tomorrow. My God would give absolutely no fucks. It's not his thing. He's not about control or exertion. He's do your thing. This world is ours to do with as we want, and for some reason we created these psychotic systems of control and abuse, and we turn it on each other. And the nature of our ids prevents us from looking around at the totality of our existence. Instead, we create these fictional little tribes in our head, and we align ourselves with superficialities and symbols and images. If you ever stop and look at the way our species really is, it's absolutely insane. So, through my political and faith efforts, I hope to change things. But hey, don't we all, right? It's the way of humans to look around and disagree and bash their head against the wall until something happens. I'm at the head bashing stage right now. So how does one destroy a capitalistic system, political systems that are billions of dollars of enterprises entrenched with trillions of dollars of budget and history? How do you destroy the Democratic and Republican Party? really is nearly impossible unless we can exploit the law a little bit. Have you heard about RICO? See, I contend that the two parties are actually a criminal scheme cooperating with each other to abuse, control, extort, and enrich themselves. Not two separate parties, but one back channel organized crime syndicate. And I contend this can be proven quite fucking easily with a simple perusal of United States American history. It's really weird how they keep chasing their tails around in circles and nothing really fucking gets done. It's almost like it's an organized crime syndicate meant to drain the coffers of the United States of America. So, my motherfuckers, reveille, reveille, reveille. All hands heave out. Now reveille. Love you always and forever. I suggest we start a class action lawsuit against the two parties, alleging a criminal enterprise. I also suggest we use Citizens United as the grounds to show it is an organized criminal enterprise, because Citizens United is a horseshit law on its basis. Just a cursory review says this is legalized blackmail or legalized extortion, bribery. It's just an entirety of it is a scheme to empower super wealthy and rich, supported by both parties. Isn't that weird? Huh. I think RICO can save us all. We'll use that to drain their fucking coffers. Just freeze it all up, lock it all away, investigate the fuck out of them, and let Choppy figure it out when it's over. That's what I think we should do. Economic terrorism. You down? Love you always and forever.